Hey, good morning, everyone. Absolutely wonderful morning here in Mactan Newtown. Ah, happy Sunday, Funday, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Sammi in Cebu, coming to you live from Mactan Newtown, Lapu-Lapu, Cebu, the Philippines. This is Sunday morning, 8 a.m. here in Mactan Newtown. And that means it's Tuesday night where you are. I hope you guys are doing well and enjoying life. Let's make sure I get a few of these things set up. Where is the chat? There we go. Show on stream. Go. Nobody's here yet. But if you are available, please say hi, say hello. Let me know where you're calling from, watching from. Apologize in advance if there's any sound issues. Let me just double check the sound after I pour myself my coffee. Because this is Sunday Funday Coffee Day with Sammi and Cebu. Let's make sure the sound is working okay. Say hi. Yeah, sounds great. Again, today we're going to hang out and chat. PT, good morning, Chris. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Absolutely love it. Brothers, thank you. I didn't have a topic prepared today. I was just going to update you guys on what's going on and how wonderfully perfect it is here today. This was actually sunny. It was supposed to be rainy. We were supposed to have like the tailing end of a typhoon or tropical storm come through, but didn't. I don't like these. Okay. So they have these cups and they're like stoneware and the surfaces are not smooth like porcelain. They've got to kind of grind to them, right? And when you put a spoon and you stir, it gives that like nails on a chalkboard thing. I don't like it. So I can't really stir my sugar in. I don't like touching the. But nails on a chalkboard doesn't bother me. But this does. Isn't that weird? Chris, I'm not a huge. I'm actually haven't watched one piece of the World Cup. I'm not a soccer fan. I'm not a football fan. I'm not a team sport fan. And it just because I guess I never grew up in that. I never played team sports. I played individual sports. You know, I did track and field, which is an individual sport. You're racing against the clock. I did downhill skiing. I mean, I played football in high school. I never liked it. I'm into Formula One, as you can see. I'm into F1. Huge F1 auto racing fan. NASCAR, Formula One, IndyCar. The way I see team sports is like basketball. Sorry, guys. Just 1 second. It's Bruce. Just take this call. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, sorry guys, just give me 1 minute. Bruce, my friend from New Jersey, who arrived here a couple of days ago, is texting me. So just let me, because he's coming here to sign some paperwork for a condo. They're back. Is this up? So nicely here. All right. So I people yelling and screaming all over here. What the hell is going on? Doing some cleaning. People are yelling and screaming. Oh, peace and quiet. Anyway, got my French press coffee because they don't have any other coffee today. The machine's broken. Got to get this. So, Chris, I was like saying, I make a joke about it. Basketball score, 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 score. It's like what? Okay, and I understand the concept of all of the plays and the trying and the defense, and I understand that. It just I make a joke out of it, right? And then football is, and then 2 minutes of everybody standing around for 5 seconds of action. Baseball's the same thing. Soccer is score. Score. Some little drama action, somebody falling down and rolling around on the ground. No score. And then it goes to a shootout. So I don't think the way the World Cup is set up, again, because I don't research it and I don't understand it and I don't follow it. I don't understand the nuances. And it's the same in auto racing. A lot of people just think it's cars going around in a circle. There's a lot more to it than that. So I perfectly understand it. It's just I've never been intrigued by team sport. I'm more individual sport. But Chris, I mean, I see the excitement about everybody, and I watch when I'm sitting around and it's on. I watch the highlights, and they're really talented people, athletes. But there's another thing is that a Formula One driver can be another sport, but another sport could never be a Formula One driver. There's just something inherent about a Formula One driver, the endurance, the reaction times that are way more than what any other human being can do. And that's it. It's the reaction times. Also, the endurance. The endurance is quite high. So let me just get back into, okay, here we go. Someone asked, Chris, you asked how the job position panned out. Okay, so yes, we're still in kind of like a holding phase. So the first job I denied, I politely declined their offer, and I'm waiting on the second job because it's the long weekend. It's the July 4th, and happy July 4th to all of my American friends. Enjoy the long weekend with your family and friends. So I received an update from my friend who's trying to hire me. And he says there's just one more hurdle to go. There's two owners. One owner was kind of iffy about it, and he got convinced, and he's just got to pass it by the second owner. So one of our friends is joining us here today. One of my friends, Jason, is joining us for coffee, and we're going to hang out with him. What else is going on? Yes. TT, the sprint race was incredible. I was screaming my head off at the first 4 laps. Hi, Jason. What's up? Happy long weekend, brother. So you don't have to be on if you don't want to be, but I'm just hanging out here. They have French press coffee, which is really good. They have juices. What kind of juices do we have today?
So I know we're a little different in this.
Yeah.
The only way I would drink the juice is with the coffee, and it's too early.
Oh, yes. The
Did you already?
No, I haven't ordered yet because I'm waiting. No, I know what I want. I have the American breakfast eggs with bacon. That's my favorite. That's my go-to because it's got a hash brown, and I miss my hash browns. Even though they're frozen hash browns, it's still tastes at home. The waffles are really good here.
How's the same thing you're doing? Yeah, do we have tea? Like, perfect. May I have a bottle of water with the premium green tea? And I think he said he got this one. Yeah. So I pointed to this, but you got this one.
Oh no, yeah. So there's waffles, and I have the eggs because I don't like the carbs.
I don't either, but today's a cheat day.
Yeah, today's the cheat day. So you know what I'm yeah, my usual. And can I get an orange juice and another coffee, please? Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
So how are you doing? You look good. I keep forgetting how big you are, man. Jesus. He's a big, good-looking man.
I appreciate that, Dan.
We always got to get pumped up, We always got to get pumped up.
So, I mean, I look at your vlogs and I look at your live stream so I can see how good looking you are.
No, what I meant is emotionally. One of the things that I allude to is that we as men, we need to support each other emotionally.
Especially the darker skinned guys. I think we get beat up the most on the planet.
That's true. That's true. But for every race in every country, there is the underdog.
Sure.
All right. Here it's the Mindanao people. Right. In this country, it's in Sri Lanka, it's the Tamil people. In Thailand, it's the Isan people. So each country has its own, not to get too political or anything like that, what I say is this, is that we came to this country to leave behind the things we don't like. And we embrace the things we love here, and we leave behind those things. It'll never be gone anywhere in the world.
I agree.
And I don't want to say forget about it and it'll disappear, but it's been around for so long, and I'm not just talking about recent history. I'm talking about throughout human evolution. There's always been someone who has been marginalized for whatever reason. So that's never going to change.
Right.
And there was that Star Trek episode, which was perfect. You two are the same. Why are you fighting? Are you blind? He is black on the left. I am black on the right. The one guy was black and white. And it was like, it's so humans will find whatever reason to hate on someone. We receive some form of, not we, but for example, I have a bachelor in sociology. And you look at the history of the United States, I'm just picking this out because I did a paper on it. And whatever the failings, the civil rights moved to a level where everyone is supposed to be equal. And there wasn't systemic racism. I'm sorry, institutional, like legal discrimination. There wasn't legal discrimination. That disappeared. They found another avenue to discriminate. Now it became political. Oh, you're a liberal. You're a libertard. Oh, you're a MAGA. They pick on every, and I just don't understand that. I am a visible minority, but I don't have nationalistic tendencies because I have no home. I'm born in China. I'm not Chinese. I'm Sri Lankan, but I'm not I'm a foreigner in my own country. I'm Canadian, but I'm an immigrant. I lived in South Korea for 20 years. I'm not South Korean, and now I live here. So people say, where are you from? And I'm like, good morning. Why is it that you're always shopping? Say hi to the street, and they're all there. That's Michael and Michelle, they're good friends. And you're about to go home and watch me live, right? This is Jason. This is Michael and Michelle. They're also members. All right. Have a great morning. They're also subscribers, and they found the channel, and then they moved here and rented for a year. They're originally from Davao, but they enjoyed this area.
It's a good answer.
So just to wrap up that point is just that, I left Canada because 25 years ago this week, and it was because I saw the immigration policies and the refugee policies were going to affect the future. And that's what's happening today. And I saw it 25 years ago. No, I paralleled it to what happened in Yugoslavia. Ceausescu banned abortion, and the population exploded. But without social infrastructure to help the new children, 22 years later, all these kids graduated pre-university with degrees, but to no job. And that's what started the revolution that ultimately caused his demise. To simplify the idea. But, America's a great country for people who want an opportunity, for people who want to follow the legal process for things, and, for people who want to be entrepreneurs. Oh, wow. Good presentation. Look at that. Very nice. So, I don't know if anybody can hear you, but it's not that big of a deal because we're not here to interview you. We're just here to hang out.
And the noise resistance.
I have the noise reduction on, so it's okay.
You mind if I take a picture of this?
Oh yeah, no, please. You're. Yeah.
I get fancy with the photos.
Yeah.
But you can continue.
Yeah.
Stuff. I'm just trying to get some.
So TT, yeah, the sprint race was great. I was screaming at the TV. The first 7 laps or so were incredible, absolutely incredible race. I'm hoping to watch the race tonight, and I'm pretty sure I will watch the race tonight. Max is in the top 5, I think, in qualifying. I saw it, I didn't remember it. But he's gonna, unless he can pull out a win today or a top 3 finish today, I am going to probably relegate myself to the fact that he is going to be a midfielder for the rest of the season. He's not going to finish in top 3. He has the opportunity to be able to finish in the top 5 with the points for the year. So that's where I am with that. And here comes our drink. Thanks, Chris. I truly appreciate that. Moo Texas, good morning to me and good evening to you. Thank you, ma'am. And a couple more sugars when you're ready. Thanks, Chris. I'm really excited about this job. It's going to, just here is fine. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be financially rewarding. I'm excited for the challenge. I think that's what it is, what it's all about. So overall, the week has been great. The weather's just turned out incredible. We have rain at night. We haven't had day rain yet. So, but I like to take the motorcycle out in the evening, and that's when it gets dicey with the rain because it's way too hot to drive during the daytime. Do you want tea, sugar or anything?
No.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So how you been? Tell me about the new place. What kind of stuff is going on there? You bought or you rented?
So I'm renting.
Yeah.
And the big picture was I'm renting with the intent of buying.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too negative today.
Yeah.
But I have to be back at 9 because the Terminator is coming. I have termites. Big termite problem. Not a small problem, big one.
Oh.
And I told him, I'm like, did you know you have termites? And he was like, no.
He doesn't live there, right?
Well, he did. He moved out in April. He was like, no. And so he introduced me to his nanny that was helping me translate with some of the workers that come in and do stuff. And she's like, yes, he's had these for a long time. Like, why didn't you tell him? And the culture's a little different here where they're like, hey, man, that's like a big problem. Maybe he wouldn't believe me. And the way that he is, he hired help for everything. So he was not hands-on in his house. Like, if there was a small problem, he would pay someone to fix it. But me, I'm hands-on. That's what I want. It's like a project for me. It's like
I follow your postings and stuff. And good charity post, too. That was great. I forwarded that to my Filipino friend.
I'm gonna try to do it often. I was considering trying to do it every week. Now it's just like, hey, free money if you guys watch and you interact with the post, free. But here shortly, once I start doing YouTube, it's like, hey, follow, like, share. People that follow, like, share, you enter, yada yada yada.
Cheers, brother. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I know how busy you are.
Thank you, sir.
So what else is going on?
Hopefully they have Filipino time.
They do.
Yeah.
They do.
Some people are on time.
Mumu, what do you mean by doing Airbnb instead of renting? Do you mean like, why don't I get an Airbnb, or why don't I start my own Airbnb? If you can update. So let me answer both those questions. Airbnb is more expensive, and renting is a heck of a lot cheaper. An Airbnb for 1 month is probably an Airbnb for 1 week or 2 weeks is equal to 1 month's rent. They usually double it. Even if you rent it for 1 month, they don't give you that much of a discount because of the Airbnb fees. There's a huge bunch of fees. And that's exactly why I don't do budget videos, or I don't do like videos about things like that, because the issue is that not everyone wants to do what I want to do. And Mumu was saying he doesn't want to stay in one place for more than a month. And I understand that, to travel and to go around. Absolutely. I've done my traveling. I want a home base. I want to set roots. I'm a roots kind of guy. I want to get in there and stay there and build a family. Like Bruce, who's coming here today from New Jersey, he arrived a couple days ago. He's staying in Cebu City. He's signing a contract for one year. And he's slightly influenced originally by my vlogs, but then he met someone nice and they're going to be doing business here now. So he's really happy. And then, don't do Airbnb for 1 month. If you're coming to Mactan Newtown, contact me directly. I will set you up with the property manager. You will pay 30% less than Airbnb. Okay, and you'll deal directly with the property manager, not through Airbnb. You won't have to pay fees. You won't have to do all that. It'll be a flat price, and it'll be really affordable. And it's the same unit. The same unit. Thank you, sir. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you. So, got my usual breakfast of eggs, hash browns, and bacon. You got to try the I don't know if it's ratatouille or if it's really good. It's they're homemade. You can go ahead because I had it yesterday.
If you would want.
Oh yeah. So
Thank you, man.
this is the waffles and bacon, which is again, that's Terry's favorite one. He loves that one. Enjoy. So, Mumu, good job, brother. Looking forward to having you here.
Who's from Sri Lanka, right?
No, originally from Texas. He's in Minnesota now.
Oh,
He moved, but he didn't change his handle. I don't have a lot of Sri Lankan followers on these vlogs. I had some Sri Lankan people join my channel and push me over the top to get to monetization back in January, but they were focused on my Sri Lankan vlog.
understood.
Sorry, Missouri. Lulu's in Missouri, not Minnesota.
I was going to beat you up.
I know. I'm sorry. I forget my civics lessons in high school about the different states. So, I have one blog that is over 22,000 views.
Thank you.
You're welcome. 22,000 views. That's the one that pushed me over the top. And it was a retire in Sri Lanka vlog. But as you get more popular, I'm finding that you're getting more people who are very interested in providing you criticism.
Constructive or annoying?
All criticism is constructive. It's how you accept it. I have become, over the last 10 to 20 years, I have become a more mindful person, more at peace with the world around me. Chris, I'm sorry, Chris, you are born in Sri Lanka. I'm sorry. What I meant is Sri Lankan locals. Actually, when I first arrived here in October of last year, I met a Sri Lankan Australian.
Glad I did too.
Yeah, you were looking at one Manchester.
Yeah.
La Victoria.
Yeah. But man, the women are
Oh yeah.
the food, the atmosphere. I would spend way too much money here. Which would be fine.
Other than it's true. That's true. But like I said, I've become more mindful, and the reality is I've learned to temper my desires, and it all comes with that original point I made, is that I left behind all of the things that were causing me stress and drama.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think you're currently looking for drama. You're on the prowl for Angie.
Yeah, I had a great date last night too.
Are you going to talk about that later? I can remind you later in the vlog.
Yeah.
Because I would love to hear about it.
Great question. Comparison between Airbnb and Renting, it's very simple. It comes down to price. The Airbnb and the rental are exactly the same. It's just who you buy it from, right? Why do people shop at Walmart for the same thing that they can buy from 7-Eleven? Because it's cheaper, right? It's just more convenient to buy it from 7-Eleven. That's why the price is higher. That's why you use Airbnb, because it's got that trust factor.
If I'm traveling, I love the trust factor. That's why I really only use Airbnb when
Absolutely, I agree. But here, I have already done the due diligence, right? I'm not going anywhere. I live here. I'm not going to steer you wrong, right? So, because I trust you, I'm going to get you a place, and you don't have to put on a deposit until you arrive. With Airbnb, you got to pay for it up front without seeing it. Here, you're going to get here, and you're going to look at the place and then pay for it. Thank you, sir. I may not always be right about things, but I'm close. Want to try that? Yes, go ahead. It's all you. That's my guess.
don't tease me because I'll eat it all.
Please do.
Yep.
So, I have the setup for my motorcycle. I have the I have the attachment for my Insta360, so I'll definitely be doing that. But right now, with the price of gas, we've kind of held off on doing a trip because the price would be out of range of the members that we have, because they're just younger Filipino guys. And they have financial restraint. So Mumu, you were thinking Airbnb because of the inclusions of electric and internet. When you rent, like I said, there's no difference between the Airbnb and renting from my property manager, because they still. Oh yeah, you can come through. I don't know why it's still there. It's the same deal, just cheaper. It's like going to 7-Eleven or Walmart for a bag of Doritos. You're paying more at 7-Eleven than for the same bag. So I don't know what the price is for an Airbnb here, because I've never looked at it or done it. But the average cost of a unit here is about 3,200 pesos, which is about 50, let's just say $50 a night. And that includes internet, water, electricity, and access to the swimming pool, but not the beach pool. If you want to go to the beach pool, the one I go to, you have to pay 300 pesos, not 1,500 pesos.
We're going to do some research for you. So I'm on Airbnb now.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it for a month. And one thing that they're not going to tell you is they don't let you use the pool or the gym.
Yeah.
Which is annoying.
So if you're a short term, if you're here less than 6 months, regardless of who you rent it from, you do not have access to the gym or you have access to the swimming pool, but not the gym and not the beach pool. You can't go to the beach. You can, but you have to pay.
And yours over here is one They wouldn't let me use the pool or the gym there. They're like, sorry, as an Airbnb them.
Not the pool?
I had to pay. I had to pay to use the pool.
Really? I didn't know that.
So
That's new.
this is in dollars.
Yeah.
And if you want to click one, so this is for a month-long rental.
Wow.
Yeah.
$1,100 to $1,200.
And look, let's check your let's see.
Just for comparison, I pay $550 a month for my huge one-bedroom corner unit, the biggest one-bedroom unit you can get. 52 square meters. That's the biggest one. A studio is 32 square meters, and those are studio prices.
So this is in your. I don't know which tower it is, but it's one specific, and
it's a fake one bedroom. It's not a real one bedroom.
$1,057. That's crazy.
That's crazy. So, I can get you for 1 month. But I want to say I can get you. I know someone who will charge you about $600, half that, for the 1 month. Same deal, same unit. With internet, electricity, and all the same rules, all that stuff. So
they don't believe you. Can you show them on the camera? Like, here's the date. The dates are up top in the dollars.
Look at this. Yeah, they can see that perfectly. 1,400. 1,000. One of them is 1,400. That's one Manchester or La Victoria.
It's definitely not worth that.
So you're paying Airbnb fees. All right.
It's also discounted for the long stay.
Yeah.
It's like 20% discount for staying 30 days.
20% discount, my God. Mumu, your birthday weekend, come here. We are going to celebrate, brother. We will celebrate it in high fashion, in gangbusters. Chris, Mark Brave, thank you for joining. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the family. Chris, I know it's dinner time, but breakfast here this is my one indulgence every week. I have it works out to be about $8. But because I had a couple extra coffees and stuff, it bumps it up to about $11 or $12, which is, for me, a $12 breakfast is okay, considering that I could get breakfast for about $3 on the street. But rice and chicken doesn't. A big plate of rice and 2 little pieces of chicken doesn't make me, But I can get a whole pineapple, a couple bananas, a couple mangoes, and a papaya for $4, and that'll last me 3 days. I love it. I love having fresh fruit in the morning. Just if I forget to eat it and I cut too much, I have to kind of throw it away because mushy fruit is not my thing. I have an aversion. Mark, very interesting comment. Reviews in Mactan condos are terrible. Stayed in C-Suites years ago. C-Suites closed. C-Suites is gone. They're opening a new dim sum restaurant where C-Suites used to be. C-Suites was the business hotel that they had. So that is gone. It doesn't exist anymore. And they might still be renting, but they don't have an office anymore. That office is gone. Mumu, hit me up in a private chat, either on my WhatsApp or Messenger or Facebook. All you have to do is look at my vlog and look at my condo tour to see what the condos look like here. They're all the same. There really is no difference between most of the condos here. They're all laid out exactly the same, regardless of tower. They're all kind of laid out the same. What you should do is you should come here for 4 days, 4 or 5 days, book a place for 4 or 5 days. Doesn't matter where it is. Or book the hotel, which is about $55, $60 a day. And then go do site visits on all the condos available, because you don't care what's inside. You want the view. You want the view and you want the noise. Because if certain units have noise coming from the squatters village, or they have noise coming from the water trucks. So you need to watch out for that. And Airbnb doesn't tell you what unit it is, so you don't know. So that's my point. Don't book on Airbnb before you get here. Get here and then book once you arrive, after you go visit the property manager and you can look at the unit. Yeah, Mumu, 600 is more than enough for a 1-bedroom. You don't need a 1-bedroom if you're single. I have a 1-bedroom because I'm going to live here for 3 years, so I want to make it mine, and I can afford it. But if you just want to live comfortably, a executive studio is a kind of 1-bedroom. It's a U shape. Go back to my October vlogs and you'll see my original condo, which was an executive studio. There's no reason to pay for a 1-bedroom. I need a 1-bedroom because I work home office. Thanks a lot, Mark. Oh, they're still renting? Mark, they're still renting? Okay. But C-Suites is actually the same price as local vendor. When I had a friend come in last minute, we went looking for a place. My property manager had none, and I didn't want to use Airbnb. Went to C-Suites, and the price was the same. It was actually cheaper to go to the hotel. Yeah, and here, Mark, you got to kind of temper negative review. People are more likely to make a review negatively than they are for a positive review, because they want to get back, right? But a good review is really rare. When you look at statistics, the 100 people, if they had a good time, only 2% will leave a positive review. If they had a bad time, 60% will leave a negative review. So it's pure. Yes, maintenance is bad. Yes, rooms suck. But that's the true about everywhere. You're always going to find something wrong in a building that you're renting. That's the nature of rentals. They're used a lot. That's why buying a used rental car is cheap, because it's been trashed. People don't take care of things that are not theirs. Yeah, Mark, Mangrove Apartments and Cafe Cappuccino, near Cafe Cappuccino, absolutely great apartments. But here's this issue. The noise. This infrastructure. If you go there, you're going to be karaoke. You're going to be hearing karaoke. You're going to be hearing motorcycles. You're going to be hearing chickens. There's dogs everywhere. There's noise pollution. Here, there's no noise. I mean, yes, we have the construction going on. You can probably hear that. But in my apartment, I barely hear anything. There is a few chickens in the squatters village next door, but I barely hear anything. There's no karaoke from my neighbors. Mangrove is situated right across the street from, where they do the festas. So and you have access to the beach. This is what I want. This is what I want to get across to you. I'm not telling you you have to come to Mactan Newtown. I'm telling you, if you like what I like beach, I like social, I like 3-star living, and I like the community here. And Mark, it's all. Yes, maybe you do get more noise. Maybe you do here in Mactan. I'm telling you, my unit, definitely not. Brother, you got to go.
Okay.
All right.
50, but it takes me about 10 minutes to get there. So.
How's the noise situation in your area?
For me, I'm lucky.
Yeah.
It helps me sleep. People.
Yeah, they wouldn't be able to handle it. Because I look straight down and I can hear everything that you hear. And you're ground floor. I'm up high. There's a donkey or something around there because I hear that. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm talking about? That screech? I think it's a donkey or some kind of bovine because I've heard that sound before.
Before I forget, I met a neighbor yesterday. He owns a villa. It's called Ville Del Mar. He invites me over, but
that's right next door to your place. I know. Yeah,
has a pool in there. Has billiards, everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, he's an older guy.
Yeah. We were looking at renting that.
Yeah,
for a party.
He's amazing. You should meet him because he loves hanging out with people. He's very talkative. He seems like a good guy, but I'm more of the gaming type, so I don't go over there that much. But if you have time, you want to go over there and meet him and hang out, man. He is such a appreciate guy.
You want to know something funny? I have no free time. I don't understand how I don't have free.
How do you not have free time?
Because here's the thing. I have packed so much into my calendar that I have to give up certain things. People say, "Oh, you're retired. You just do whatever you want." Yeah. First of all, I have to cook, clean, laundry, shop. Okay. Then I have to do self-care, which is like gym. That's 2 hours a day. Yeah. Because I don't do the exercises just to check them off that exercise. I'm 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You see guys doing this. Go ahead, man. You see guys just going through the motions, right? No. Not this guy. This guy does the full range and the tension so that I make sure I get I've lost 3 inches off my belly. I've gained 4 kilos, 2 pounds.
You do have guns. Put them away. You're gonna get us in trouble. Put the guns away.
Like the girl I went out on a date with, she touched it. She goes, "Holy cow, you're not old." And then I go, "Look, no flap. There's no flap down here. Old people have that flap."
I'm hoping that this girl turns into something.
Yeah.
Then that's gonna free up time. But once you move her into your place,
oh, good God, no.
Gonna cook
good God, no. Good God,
and
no.
then you'll have more time to do
No. She. The one good thing about her, we spent some time yesterday. She's got a little bit of drama in her life. So let me tell you the story. So I'll be really quick. Michael, I'll be with you in just 1 second, Michael. Girl number 1 turned out that she has a boyfriend. Then why did you go out with me? Oh, I just wanted to be nice and then she stopped talking to me. She's talking to Angel, which is Paul's girlfriend. Angel's the one that introduced me because she knows I'm looking, so she knows what I like, right? So Sam, I have somebody who's single who wants to meet you. No children, who's single and wants to meet you.
That's Filipino boyfriend, and then you still hang out and chat with Westerners.
So, but I mean, she asked, and she knows this girl, but it turns out she has a secret boyfriend in some other city, and then has some guy paying for her shit. Like she's going to a private school, and I go, but I didn't say it out loud, but you're poor. You don't have load on your phone, but you're going to a private school? And then I find out that some guy in Japan, 29-year-old guy, is paying for it. And I'm like, and then she goes, oh, he's just a friend. I'm like, no 29-year-old guy in Japan is friends with you. Okay? And he says, oh, yes, he is. No, he's not, because I'm a man and I wouldn't be friends with you. Okay? I'm a man. I know what he wants because I'm the same thing. I'm a dirty old man. No, I'm just joking. But, that we're men. We know because we know how we think. It just doesn't exist. Now, I have female friends who I like, but it didn't go anywhere, but they're still my friend. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, given the opportunity, I would. Lady Sarah, I'm in love with that girl so bad. But she and I, we've been friends for 12 years. Nothing will ever. She's getting married anyway, so, but.
Maybe. I thought you said maybe.
Yeah, no, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
Kid, and then you guys will be happy for the child.
She doesn't. She said if I was 10 years younger, absolutely she would marry. If I was 10 years younger. Anyway, so girl number one, we were supposed to meet yesterday. And then I said, are you going to come and hang out? And she goes, oh, didn't you talk to Angel? I go, no, I'm talking to you. Why do I need to talk to Angel to make a date with you? I said, okay, whatever, forget it. And then she said, oh, I'm coming now. And then the funny thing is that I went downstairs to get some food delivery, and they're there in the lobby. So, okay. So they go over to Paul's place. Then, then I was walking on the street and I saw them. They were leaving to go to Law on the other side of the island for dinner. So in the meantime, I had made plans with girl number two, who I had met a week ago, but she is even more poor, doesn't have a phone, has a family phone that she shares. So she had gone to her uncle because she got into a fight with her mom and dad. They live right over here in the squatters village. So yeah, she doesn't have a phone. So when she got home, she texted me, blah, 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 and we hung out. We went for dinner. Then we went for ice cream. Then we went for a walk on the beach. And then I said, come on. And then we bumped into her sister. And then, of course, I took them and I got them something to drink, like a soda. And we talked for a little bit. And they thought I was funny because I was being charming. And then, so now it's like 2 hours. And I'm like, she doesn't drink. She doesn't like the bar. But I just wanted to sit and talk. I said, why don't you come up to my place and we'll just talk? I said, very, nothing is going to happen. And blah, blah, blah. So we ended up talking for like 2 or 3 hours, just sitting there talking, listening to music, talking. And we had a really great conversation. And I said, do you want to, she goes, I'm these days I'm being more serious. I said, I'd like to date you. I'd like you to be my girlfriend. This is what I want. And she goes, well, I don't know. I said, of course you don't know. But I know what I want. And I'm telling you what I want. So there's no miscommunication. And I laid it out on the line. And I said, I just need you to tell me the truth. If you know that this is never going to happen, you need to tell me. Right? And then because she's having like kind of issues with her family, she didn't want to go home. I said, well, you can sleep here. I'll sleep on the couch. I don't have a problem. No, she goes, I'm just going to go to my uncle. And then it was like now 1 o'clock in the morning. And I said, okay, do you want me to walk you to a jeepney? And she goes, well, the jeepney's going to take a long time. You're going to have to wait a long time. I said, oh, I'll just put you in a taxi. She goes, it's too much. I go, it's 200 pesos, 300 pesos at the max because it's like just next to Cordoba. So I got her a taxi and she goes, this is enough? I go, there's a little extra, have breakfast. Not that big of a deal.
Such a gentleman.
Well, you don't leave another human being in a situation where they are uncomfortable. That's not right. And because I kept her out this late, that she can't get a GP or a trike, she would have been able to get one at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. But now that it's 1 o'clock in the morning, she can't. So it's my responsibility to ensure that she gets home. It's just a gentleman thing to do. But anyway, You take off. You enjoy your day. If you want to hang out at the beach or anything like that any weekend, just let me know.
You're the busy one, so I'm retired.
Yeah, but you have the commitments to the house. The house is like taking up all your time.
But I balance. So when I feel stressed out, I stop. Yesterday I was cleaning for like 4 hours. I felt good. Then I set up, take a break, start playing video games. So
Which game are you on now?
Destiny 2.
Oh yeah, that's right, Destiny 2. I'm more of Age of Empires. You know,
That's all your desktop. That's all your game.
the strategy games, the long play strategy games. My favorite game of all time is Men of War.
Play that game.
And it's a top-down total general simulator where you have to move move the army units, and you have to resupply them, and fog of war, and you can't see where the enemy is, and you have tanks and resupply and artillery and machine guns and mortar and infantry and snipers. Oh, it's a great freaking game because it's so realistic. And then of course, Company of Heroes.
Games you play. Like it's
Call of Duty.
You know, Diablo game?
Yes.
It makes me feel like that, but when you said the strategy game, I'm like,
but you're playing a multiplayer online world game.
First person,
yeah.
online.
Yeah. So you're
quits moving.
Yeah, you're playing with people on an open world scenario, like an open map. So sort of like EVE Online and things like that, right? Those are MMOWs, I think they call them.
Yeah.
MMOs. I play those games. I play campaign, long story strategy games.
You're an older guy.
Yeah, I know.
No, that's fine.
I know.
It was be late. I don't have Filipino time.
Yeah, you be good.
Hello, everyone.
You be good. We'll talk.
I treated you. The meal was on me.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
You got to come to. You got to come to the beach then. No. Like. Well, today, 1 o'clock. Yeah. All right.
So they came yesterday.
So we're going to be watching the Formula One race at 10 p.m. Here. All right, brother.
Bye, man.
Be well. Take care. Thanks again. So that's Jason. He lives behind 8 Newtown at a condo, at a house that he bought, that he rented, that he's now renovating to eventually buy into. He was looking here. Really nice guy, really cool, down to earth, just honest human being. I absolutely love that mentality, that kindness. It's really cool. So Mark, true. Buying a condo here for $75,000, a distressed condo that has mold issues, that has had maintenance issues, that is probably behind on its maintenance dues. It's almost ready to foreclose. But that's true about anywhere in the world. You go to any condominium in any city, in any country in the world, you're going to have distressed condos, that people who have fallen by hard time. But you go to other units that are spectacular, well-maintained, decked out in some of the finest accessories. So, yeah, I'm more on the positive side. I can't control the building. I can't control the amenities, the swimming pool, but I make the best of it. And this is what I say. What are you willing to sacrifice? If you want perfection, go to Monaco, go to Singapore, go to the south of France. Go and spending $1 million a year. But for this lifestyle, for this level of cost-effective living, you can live relatively happy without any issues or concern. Sam. No, it's good. My name's Sam. How are you? That's my channel. I live here. I'm a Canadian living here. and I'm just doing like a retirement vlog. So it's like, how did? Yeah.
Foreigner.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
Texas.
Texas. So we have a few people on the live stream who are originally from Texas. A lot of my American friends are on here. Happy 250.
Yeah.
Greatest country in the world.
Baby.
Nice meeting you. Enjoy your breakfast. The food here is incredible. Incredible. So, anywhere that you go, you're going to find these issues. And I say this, what have I given up? I've given up, eating steak or for what I like and what I'm paying, I am so satisfied. And then the other thing is that I have made such good friends here. Paul, Terry, Bruce, Jason, these people who are in my life complement and erase any issues that I may have with a broken pool tile, a sauna that doesn't work, a gym that is under equipped. Those are not life-changing issues. Now, if there was killer mold or no hot water or the electricity kept cutting out every day or the internet sucked, those would be life-affecting things for me. Or I couldn't get food or medical care close by. Those would be life affecting. But none of that exists. It's tiny things that don't bother me. But that's me. That's me. I've learned to live with those things because I lived in South Korea, which is a nice place, but there's some of those buildings are shitholes, let me tell you. And living in South Korea is not all K-pop and K-drama. Living in Sri Lanka is the same thing. Sorry. Michael, as a combat veteran with severe tinnitus and syndrome, I need white noise, so any noise at night when in bed is appreciated. Hey, that is true. And even Jason said the same thing. He likes the noise. I'm used to the noise now. After a few weeks, get used to that noise. And let me tell you something. In Toronto, I live in a condo next to an expressway. So you're always hearing that of cars driving by, the whoosh of the cars driving by. One morning, my ex-wife and I wake up and wow, what's going on? It was quiet. And we couldn't figure, it woke us up at like 5 a.m. And we realized they'd closed the expressway for maintenance. And it was quiet. And and that night we couldn't go to sleep because it was closed for the weekend. We couldn't fall asleep because we had gotten so used to the white noise. Now, the first weekend we lived in that condo was hell because we had just come from living in the countryside. And we couldn't sleep. But after a couple of weeks, it was fine. Yeah, Tower A is very quiet at One Pacific Residence. Bruce has gotten a unit on 17 on the corner unit, very high up, very quiet. Yeah, Mumu, No Man's Sky is a great game. It gets too much with all of these like things that you can pick up. I played it for a little while. I was like, it didn't catch me. Expat Insider Asia, happy Independence Day for my American friends and happy Independence Day to my Canadian friends on July 1st. We did it first before you. Sorry, our birthday is before yours, but you did it for about 75 or 100 more years than we did. Chris, again, thank you very much. Happy long weekend. Please celebrate safely your family, loved ones, and friends. Make sure that you stay safe. Please don't consume anything and then operate a vehicle. And when using fireworks, please take care. I don't want anyone to have this wonderful day ruined by an accident. Please. Yes, one Manchester has an issue. 8 Newtown has an issue. And here's why I say don't do Airbnb, because you can't see out the window on the Airbnb pictures. They're not going to show you that you're facing the construction. Now, you can be in one Manchester, but on the other side, and it's perfect, no noise. There's two sides to the building. One side faces the construction, one side faces the best view in all of Mactan Newtown. Airbnb is not going to show you that, right? That's why I say, come here, rent a place for 4 or 5 days, and then do viewings and see the outside. You want, and that's why I'm going to say, I will give you the list of the letter units. Like it's like 17M, 17A, 17F. So A, B, C, D, E, F. I know which ones face the right way, right? And which towers are better because I live here. Yeah, Mumu, I've heard some horror stories about data centers right now. I mean, I've been to a data center, but I don't remember it. It was 25, 30 years ago. I don't remember. And they were much smaller than what they are today. Oh, Expat Insider Asia. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate that. Listen, brother or sister, I'm not sure. I'm going to look you up. All right. If you're on a YouTube, I'll look you up. If not, hit me up and come join, come hang out. I'm more than happy to invite you to come and join and hang out at the beach as my guest. I'll be more than happy to do that. Thank you, Jason, for buying me breakfast. That is absolutely unexpected. I was actually going to buy you breakfast for coming all the way, walking all the way over here and joining me. Absolutely love that. Thank you so much. I was very kind, and I am salamat. I'm very grateful for that. It's just the kindness of people here. It's just incredible. I love it. Yeah, Michael, absolutely true. Airbnb has probably a few better reviews because of the way Airbnb is structured. And the pictures are outdated because they're not going to put recent pictures. You know, like for example, 8 Newtown, the views were incredible until they built the museum. Now the views are terrible from the swimming pool. The infinity pool is ruined because now the tower is there and the 5-story museum shadows the 4-story swimming pool. So the pictures that you have of the swimming pool, infinity pool, showing the Magellan Bay were beautiful. But now you come there and you look and there's this huge museum in the way. Same thing with 8 Newtown, which used to have unobstructed views of, one Manchester, Tower A, west-facing facade, used to have unobstructed views. Now it's got a construction tower in front of it. So you know, the pictures don't do them justice if they're showing you exterior views. All you have to do is go on Google Earth and look at a satellite image, and you can see where the towers are and what view they are. And then I can give you the letter codes for each of the units, so you know which units are facing which direction. But thank you, Expat Insider. I appreciate that. Yes, stay on the northeastern side of all the La Victoria and Manchester. And Manchester Tower A is a diagonal facing building, so you're actually looking out past the Shangri-La into the ocean. And your sunset views are just insane. Sunrise and sunset you'll get on that facade. It's beautiful. Yes, you get the Statue of Magellan instead. So true, so true. Guys, I want to say thank you so much to everyone. Please join, support my work if you like what you're seeing. Click the link down below and support by buying me a coconut. Join my Facebook page to communicate with me directly instead of doing it through YouTube. You can join the Retire in Southeast Asia Facebook group and communicate to me there, or join my Mactan Newtown private members Facebook group. This group is specifically there for members, for moderated chat and communication regarding events and things happening in the Mactan Newtown and Lapu-Lapu area. Not a sales, not a promotion, purely community. All right. Absolutely. Mumu, excellent. Walking the streets of your area using Google Earth is good, but I'll say that sometimes it's 2 years old. Sometimes it's much older. So you got to look at the date that the video was taken. Now, and again, I'm here. I can show you live. You can watch my vlogs and you can see I walk the streets almost every day. Michael, take care. We'll see you later. I'm going to be down at the beach 1 o'clock. All right. 1 or 2 o'clock, I'm going to be down at the beach for the afternoon till early evening. So please join me there if you can make it. Expat Insider, founding YouTuber, is one of my subscribers who actually lives here. So that's why I was saying that. He walked past a little earlier. Really great couple. Him and his partner. Just amazing people. Really happy to have them join the Mactan Newtown family. Thanks, Mumu. Or I don't know if you're talking to me or talking to one of the other members here. And this is what I like, everybody getting together and like supporting. I had one subscriber, because you have to be a subscriber to comment. You can't comment anonymously, and you can't comment unless you've been a subscriber for at least a week. So I had one subscriber who commented, and the criticism was interesting because it was partially true and partially like, why even bother commenting? Yes, if I like where I live, I'm going to support the people who are working here. I'm saying Samurai and Geisha is the best place to eat. And for you to say that I'm getting promotion for that or compensation for that is ridiculous, because I have to say it in the YouTube. I'm not. And even if I was, it's my opinion. You think that, like, I don't know. Okay. The reason I was questioning it is because, like, isn't that what everyone does online? Isn't that what all the celebrities, isn't that why you buy Nike? Because Michael Jordan wears it. He's not doing it for free. He got billions of dollars out of that. Why is that okay, but what I'm doing is not? Or what you think I'm doing? The guy said, oh, you sound like you're shilling for these guys. I'm like, no, I'm promoting this place as a place that you have a choice to look at if you want to live here. And then he went on to say, I would never buy the lease to own rate. It's all stupid. I'm like, you don't have to. I'm not telling you to. I'm providing you the information. You can choose to use that information or not. It's up to you. So, you know, and then what was the other one that he said? don't remember because I just kind of like, whatever. I read every comment because there's there's enough that I can take the time to do it. And I reply to 90% of them. I don't reply to all of them because some of them are just stupid. Darren, I love you, Darren, but someone using my YouTube video in a deposition could get me in trouble. I don't think you can legally admit a YouTube video as evidence because it's opinion based, not factual, not a prospectus, not a legally binding contract. I could say the moon is made of green cheese. That doesn't mean it's true. So even a legal disclaimer wouldn't, like, I have never in my life heard of someone using a YouTube video in a legal deposition. It just, like, I don't know where you come up with this stuff. Like, if you can cite me where someone used a YouTube video successfully to sue someone, I would be shocked. Especially, I mean, maybe in Philippines they could sue me, but they couldn't sue me in the United States or any other country because I don't live there. How are they going to serve me? They're going to fly all the way here to serve me? Because they can do that. I'll be more than happy to accept service and then not show up in court and be in contempt of court. You can come and try and catch me out here, or have a police come all the way out here for a contempt of court charge. Come on. Thanks so much, Expat. I don't worry about the trolls. I have a sociology degree and a master's in psychology, and I'm like, I know that. I know this psychosis that they have. And I'm like, why do you have to be so angry to come to this beautiful place and then bring your negativity with you? Doesn't it go away after living here and enjoying life here? Doesn't it go away? I don't understand why people are still so angry. I'm sorry, I understand why, because they have deep-seated issues. But doesn't the beauty of this place take that away? Why do people go on vacation? To relieve stress. Why do people retire in beautiful places like this? To leave behind the shit that they live. I throw my hands up in exasperation as to these people. Hence why I don't hang out with a couple of people that I originally met, because they're very negative. And I don't need that. Absolutely, Chris. I do let them slide. I just wanted to put it out there so that the person watching my blog who does that can realize that I don't really care. I feel sad for you because you're in this beautiful place with these beautiful people with this wonderful life that you left behind to come and experience, yet you're bringing your shit with you. I don't know. I have had, my God, I'm here 2 months now, coming up on 2 months, and I have never been happier in my entire freaking life, other than, times in Korea, but there were stressful times in Korea. Now I have no stress. I have no stress. And next week when I get this new job, I will be over the freaking moon in the reality of what's happening in my life. Over the freaking moon. John, they broadcast okay. So the way it works here is there are a couple of sports bars in Cebu or in Lapu-Lapu that you can go that have the satellite feeds and everything. So the Lux Lounge has cable TV, which has TSN and all of that, like Canadian Sports Network and American Sports Channel. So you like ESPN, and you can, if you know the channel, you can find the channel and watch. But right now they're playing a lot of World Cup, so I don't watch. And also the time zone differences. So like you're watching a 3 o'clock race in the US, IndyCar, it's 4 a.m. here. There's nothing open, right? So I would watch it online because I don't have terrestrial TV here. I haven't even turned on the TV in my apartment. I don't even know if it works. I don't know what's on it. I don't know what services are on that TV. I haven't turned it on in 2 months. In my other condo, 9 months, I turned the TV on once. Expat Insider, thank you so much, brother. I'll sign you in after the vlog. Detroit, welcome to the family. Thank you for joining. I visited Detroit several times back in the day. Like we're talking, let's go back about 35 years ago. I used to drive from Toronto to Detroit to go to a clothing store, and we used to go to Northland, Southland, Eastland, Westland shopping malls. The clothing store, I can't remember the name of it, but my girlfriend at the time wanted to go to this very particular clothing store because they had clothing that she could wear in Toronto that nobody had. But this was before the internet, so you had to go to each store to get her size because she was a very tall girl. So she had to get special size, and then she would take them home and get them mended for her height. I haven't done reviews of nearby resorts because that's not what my vlog is about. People don't come here to go to a resort. People come here to live life, and I'm not interested in going to a resort. I live in a resort. So there are 1,000,001 other vloggers who do resort reviews, who do restaurant reviews, who do condo reviews. That's not what I'm interested in doing. Who do budgets. I'm not interested in doing any of those. I don't want to become the same as everyone else. My vlog is more about a lifestyle. How this idiot ended up in paradise. That's basically what my vlog is about. So if I happen to go someplace, I'll do a review. Like I did in November, I did a review of J Park. And I'm probably going to go to Shangri-La in the next month or so for a day. Or Dun Cincinnati. I will, but not specifically. Not specifically. Expat and go McLaren. Fuck you. I was walking down here and somebody was wearing a Mercedes shirt and I happened to be wearing mine, and he walked by and he looked at me, I looked at him like this, and we both walked each other. But we both smiled. I saw somebody with a Ferrari jacket. I saw a couple people with Red Bull shirts as well. So Red Bull is popular here, I think. There's a few people with Ferrari and a few people with Mercedes, but I haven't seen any McLarens yet. Yeah, Detroit has. It has. I found it very, and you got to remember, this was before the internet. This was before 8 Mile. This was before all of that crap. And it was very unique because we drove, 1 mile on Grashoit, right? We go 1 mile, 2 mile, 3 mile, 4 mile. And then when you hit 8 Mile, how it changes from traffic light in the middle of the intersection, liquor store, gun shop, check cashing shop on the corner, to manicured medians and Starbucks and all of that stuff on each corner. The border between the poorer section and the richer section back then was very interesting to see as a Canadian. Movenpick is nice. And let me tell you something. If you haven't been to Newtown in the last 2 years, it has changed. Every month there is something new here. There's 2 new restaurants, 4 new pop-ups, coming soon to La Victoria's 5 new commercial spaces. There's a new medical clinic. The Savoy is opening up a new restaurant. It's just exploding. It has gotten so big that the parking company that runs the parking outdoor bought more parking inside one Pacific residence that they're debuting in a week or two. Detroit, if you don't know, because you just joined late, I can help you out and finding you the best place. Don't go to Airbnb. Let's discuss offline which unit is the best one for your life. What are you looking for? Short term, long term, ocean view, city view, sunshine, no sunshine. What are you looking for? High floor, low floor, walk-in shower versus bathtub shower, one bedroom, studio, etc. I can help point you in the right direction of which unit is the best one, because I want people to come here and experience the best of Mactan Newtown. I want to erase all the negative reviews. I want everyone who comes to enjoy, and how that happens is by first finding the perfect place and then experiencing the local flavor. Going, not just eating inside the bubble, going outside, meeting people, having fun. TT, we all can't be perfect, Obviously, if you're supporting McLaren, you've got some serious issues. Just teasing, brother. I love it. Yeah, you two we'll relegate you to the other side of Mactan Newtown. We'll put you over there, okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much. It's so cool. It's so cool to meet people who enjoy the same things I do. I love it. Oh yeah, you've lived. Okay, so you've noticed. Let me tell you something. Over the last 16 years, this has been here like 15, 16 years exactly. Sorry, that was just Bruce checking in. All right. Yeah, the changes are, my gosh. Between 9 months ago and today, the explosion of commercial district and events and the like what I can do here is so much that I haven't even been able to hit everything. There's a new Japanese pop-up. There's, I went to the Chinese restaurant. There's another one opening up at C-Suites, where C-Suites office used to be. Yeah, Detroit, I don't want to call it a safe zone, but the bubble, it is very safe. I've been out there at night. There's no problem. I've been inside. Because one of my friends, one of Paul's friends, lives there in the squatters village, and I've had dinner there. And it's very safe. It's very fine. I mean, obviously don't go out there walking around with gold necklaces and smartwatches and chains and, flashing this and that, because if you're in a compromised situation, you're going to get taken advantage of. TT, love you, brother. Yeah, the Japanese pop-up, I just haven't had the time to go. The food there looks amazing. I saw the menu and I've heard some good things about it, but I haven't had the time to go. So I will eventually do that. Now, what else? I want to wrap up real quick because I have to get back. I have to get back and get ready for... Bruce is coming to sign his paperwork. I have to pay for my parking. And then I have to get ready for my afternoon. So I had a great date last night, and she is going to come back at 1 o'clock and hang out with me at the beach. Really nice lady. we had a great time last night, talking and talking and talking. It was interesting. It was interesting. White Sand subdivision. I've seen that place. It looks really good. I'm sorry that it didn't work out. Palamban near the city. Yeah. And the security here is, I've never had an issue. So there are guards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 guards stationed at the entrances. And then there's at least 4 on-duty motorcycle patrolling. There's only one main road, but they patrol the back roads and the side roads. And then each building has its own security guard. So I'm going to say on any given day, there's 25 to 30 security personnel on site. So you're never far from someone who can help you in the event. And they keep people out. They keep the trikes out. They keep the jeepneys out. They keep the... I want to say they keep the public out that shouldn't be. So they're very strict. I've seen it. Like, it's sad, it's unfortunate, but there are, beggars, and they move them along. You'll have groups of kids who just come and hang out. It is a public space, but this path here is private. That is public. The sidewalk is public. This is private. So they can move them away. And unlike in Western countries, which, you have rights as well, but the police are not going to enforce. You can go that way. You just go under. You just go under. Yeah, they were just mopping the floor. So, I think the rope is still here. I don't understand. It's got to get rid of this rope. Open this up because the store is open. Yeah, Detroit, they keep the goats out. They do. There's no dogs here. There used to be a couple of dogs and they chased them away. There's no goats. No chickens. The chickens are on the outside. Oh my God, the amount of chickens out there. You can see the little chicken coops that they have. The fighting chickens. Yeah, Mactan Newtown is a different story. And I am a huge supporter. I have lived in other condo developments in Lapu-Lapu. I have lived in other condo developments all over Southeast Asia, in Luzon, in Cebu, in Lapu-Lapu, in Thailand, in Krabi, in Jomtien, in Sri Lanka, and in Vietnam. I'm not talking... I've stayed in resorts, but I've also stayed in housing development and condominium development. And I'm telling you, I have never in my life lived in a live, work, play environment such as this. A mini village. I call it the village. People call it in the bubble, but it's the village. Other places try to mimic it or create the feeling of a village, but it just doesn't exist. Having a convenience store and a dry cleaner and a nail salon that charges exorbitant fees because of their rent, because they're in the village, is not a village. The prices here are slightly higher, but they're not that much more. And it's not just one convenience store and one nail salon. There's variety. You have 4, 5, 6 restaurants. You have 2 grocery stores, 2 convenience stores, 3 coffee shops, 2 hotel restaurants, 1, 2, 3, 4 big restaurants, pharmacy, McDonald's, a Starbucks, and 4 more coming online. And then the pop-up restaurants, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pop-ups. You have Gordon Ramsay's, which is high-end, like premium fast food. And then you even have a lobster fresh, like you have a seafood restaurant, fresh. You pick it out of the aquarium. That's brand new. So things coming online in the next 6 months, 4 more commercial spaces are opening up. By the end of 2027, another half dozen will open up at Pearl. So they're not rumors, but they're trying to design a pickleball court on one of the open spaces by the expo. At the end of 2028, the museum will open up, and that'll bring in more commercial development, because as people come, they're going to want to have food and drinks. So it's just a snowball effect. I can't wait. Yes, absolutely, Detroit. So many great places to eat outside. And then here's the other beautiful thing. Just outside of the village is LG Walk Mall. So if you want Western style, there's a steak shop, an English restaurant, an Italian restaurant, a couple of Korean barbecues. There's even a girly bar, a go-go bar. I don't know when that opened up, but there's one there at the back. There's a grocery store. Across from the grocery store is a fruit stand where I get my fruit. There's a hardware store. There's a computer store. There's nail salons, a gym, 2 massage shops, an aesthetic place, a dental place. Oh, there's a dentist here. I forgot about that. There's a dentist here, a nail salon, a massage place, 2 hairstylists, a travel agency, and then also my property manager who does visas, driver's licenses, bank accounts, all of that, like full service concierge services. So you can live inside the village, or if you want to go outside, and then every few months at the fairgrounds, which are just over there, a 5-minute walk, they have like a full-on food court type of thing where you can eat for, I used to eat for 100 pesos a night. Rice and beef or pork or something like that. Detroit, can you give me details on that? 2.5 miles north, like towards the, like going towards Shangri-La and the Dunsat Tanai, like on the peninsula? Or oh, I know what you're talking about. On the way to the airport. Yes. On the way to the airport. Yes. On the left-hand side along the causeway. Yes, absolutely. That place is freaking awesome. But the problem is carrying everything. On the motorcycle, I can't carry it. And if I'm going to go all the way there, I'm going to buy a lot. But then the other problem is that I don't want to buy a lot because it goes to waste, right? So they have more selection. So for example, if I want to cook pasta, I want to buy garlic, ginger, tomatoes, basil, all of those things. I can buy enough and carry a small bag, carry it back just for that one meal. But going all the way there is arduous. It is arduous. Yes, towards the airport. I know exactly which one you're talking about. Exactly which one you're talking about. Where it goes and the road turns. I absolutely know which one you're talking about. So, Expat Insider, I'm going to watch the race here at Lux Lounge at 10 p.m. local time. Ooh, Detroit, that is a walk and a half for you, brother. Let me tell you. That is a walk and a half. There's a brand new mall and hotel there too. Expat Insider. Oh, yes. Also, there is a new mall. Just I haven't been there yet. Because it's out of the way. It's actually down this way. Instead of going towards the main highway, you go towards the side, towards the Shangri-La. And there's a new Gassiano Mall there. It's tiny, but it does have a grocery store. I should go there today. That's my plan. I will go there today. I'll do a quick tour and review because I need to buy some household goods. Yeah. Yeah. Expat Insider Paul has been talking up the Cebu Yacht Club since I got here. He says, one day we're going to go there. It's just, I'm not big on going out to a restaurant. It's not that big of a deal for me. It's my one weekly indulgence here, and that's it. To go to have like a steak or fish or something like that, it's not that big of a deal for me. Now, to celebrate something, yes, as we did last week, I took Paul and Angel out for steak to celebrate just life. But when I go on dates and stuff, I don't do expensive because I don't want to flaunt my not lifestyle. It's just not. I would rather them eat something that they're comfortable with eating. If I'm in a long-term relationship, then I don't have a problem. But dating, I'm not gonna do that. Cebu Yacht Club, absolutely, is some place that Paul said we have to go eat. I mean, I ate at Hangar Steakhouse, which is okay. It's okay. It's not the best. It's not the worst. It's okay. My favorite place to eat, if I had to eat one place around here, is the pop-up food truck. There's one place that makes this amazing Mexican fusion. Can't remember the name of it, but it's orange. Their shop is orange, and it's got these little so good, and so cost effective, like 300-400 pesos for this meal, and it's incredible. It's kind of like Mexican fusion. I don't know how to describe it. And then there's another one, a Japanese, that has a little bento box. I like the little, because I can eat one and buy one to eat tomorrow, right? You can eat out every single day here for about $5 a meal. If you don't buy alcohol or soda, bring your own water. Detroit, what is it like during monsoon season? I haven't been here during monsoon season yet. I did experience, monsoon season. I'm in monsoon season. It's sunny. You can see that. Partly cloudy today. I don't know if you can see that, but there's blue skies right there. And you see the blue skies right there. It's all blue. It's sunny and hot. It's very humid. So monsoon season brings a lot of humidity, but it rains only at night. It rained last night, but during the daytime, it doesn't rain at all. I haven't had a day rain yet. So monsoon started last month and continues on until September, October. Typhoon season starts in September, October, November. I went through 2 typhoons last year. One hit directly here, but it was only a category 1. We had a couple down trees and we lost power for a couple of days. There was extensive flooding in Cebu City, but not here. Because Cebu City is different than Lapu-Lapu. Lapu-Lapu is a turtle shell, so we don't get flooding. Cebu City is a valley with 7 rivers running into it from the mountains in the background. So they get flooded all the time. So monsoon season, I'm in the middle of monsoon season. The weather report always rain, never rains. Rains at night. Today is a beautiful day. I'm going to the beach. I'm going to enjoy it. Typhoon season is different. So did I read yours thing? Oh, I'm sorry, I read monsoon season. What's it like during typhoon season? Well, like I said, I've experienced 2 typhoons here. One hit directly, but it was a Category 1. Another one brushed past us up north, which was Category 3, and we just had a lot of wind. We had a lot of wind, so it wasn't that big of a deal. Could we get hit with a Category 5 directly? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The condos here are rated for Category 5. You might get a loose window, also earthquakes. Like, what is it like? I don't know, because I could tell you it's no problem, and tomorrow a Category 5 could come right through here and wipe it all out. You know, like, I haven't lived here long enough and experienced enough typhoons to make a comment. I'll tell you the one I did experience, which was a Category 1 that hit directly. It was like 20 kilometers north of here. We had one fallen tree, and power was out for a couple of days. Internet was out for a day, but everything got restored very quickly. Yes, and that's what I was about to talk about, is that the typhoon split, right? Because there's a shear line. It splits. And what happens is we also have 2 barrier islands. We have Bohol Island. We have, I think it's Sigihir. I can't remember the next island out that buffers and slows it down. Yeah, and you will get that, one storm that comes every 4 years. Just like in Toronto, we'll get that one huge blizzard once a year, once every 2 years. Yeah, it's the rivers that flood, and the flooding goes into the streets and puts all the mud and everything like that. Yeah, so if they have a notice that you're 3 or 4 days out that a Cat 5 is coming your way, it's a good time to get out. But I wouldn't. I would stick around to just make sure that everything is safe. And I would stay for the experience. I don't feel unsafe. Even in an earthquake, I wouldn't feel unsafe in this building, because by the time the building stops shaking, you don't have time to get out, because you're not taking the elevator. I'm up a dozen flights of stairs. I have to run. Luckily, the staircase is right next to my condo. And one of the things about building a condo is that the staircase is super reinforced, right? So my condo is right next to the staircase, so I feel a little bit more protected. I have a go bag. I created a go bag, which I just grab. It has everything in it. It has clothing, my ID, my passports, money. It has a few protein bars. It has a bottle of water, first aid kit. I was looking for my keys. I couldn't find my keys. Where the hell did I put the extra motorcycle key? And I realized I put it in the go bag. And I ran the test of the evacuation plan. So it takes me less than 3 minutes to evacuate. But that is after the earthquake has stopped shaking the building. The last earthquake I felt was a 3.1 in October. It lasted 5 seconds, 7 seconds. I barely had time to get out of the bed before it was over. Lady Sarah, on the other hand, ran right out of the building, and she was scared crapless. I didn't feel the big one that happened in Bogo City, the 7.1. It was 7.1 in Bogo City, but it was a 3 here. I felt the aftershock a couple days later. Yeah, there's that one is there. They all swing north. Now, what's going to happen is the southern tail of that is going to affect us through wind, because the wind that's up there is going to suck all the air out of here and cause more winds. Because according to the weather forecast, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's high winds. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if the garages are below grade, they will flood. So, One Pacific residence, the garages are above grade. They're one floor up. The garages in One Manchester are below grade. They would flood in a situation like that. But they have drainage. I've seen it. So the ramp has drainage at the bottom of the ramp. Guys, I do have to wrap up. It's 10 o'clock. I do have to wrap up. I want to say thank you for joining me today. So much love to give to you guys. Absolutely love it. Even in Korea, when the flooding happens in Gangnam, oh my God, it's hilarious. It's like almost half a meter of water rushing down the street. I've seen it before. They call it a water bomb. It's crazy. Yeah, Robert Sparta, I joined his channel. He's got a great blog, and he explains it in layman's terms, and he's really, really good. I love that guy. Really great. Expat Insider, thank you so much, brother. I truly appreciate you joining the conversation. I absolutely love it. This is why I do it. I do it for getting this engagement. It's so much fun. So much fun. I appreciate you joining the channel and hanging. And like I said, the most important thing I say in my blogs is we're not strangers. We're just friends who haven't met yet. So please reach out. Let's hang out. Let's meet. I'm more than happy to add to my friendship circle. And I'm more than happy to have people come out here and join me as my guest at the beach pool. I want to say thank you to everyone who is supporting me. You guys have made June one of my best months. It's just getting more and more and more. I had the most views, the most subscribers, the most revenue, the highest daily revenue on so far, the highest daily views, one of the highest subscriber non-viral day. Like I had a month in January that was viral, and that other than that viral month, last month I had an amazing month. So I want to thank you guys for supporting me and sponsoring. Please, if you like what I'm doing, click the link down below and please buy me a coconut. That would help. Chris, again, thanks again, buddy. You are way too much fun to talk to. I appreciate your support. Guys, you please learn to live life. Don't let life live you. Be good to each other. Be kind. Be supportive. Be helpful. And most of all, please, 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 please be happy and take care of your health. All right. I want to remind you guys that we're not strangers. We're just friends who haven't met yet. And we will see you all on the other side.